Hello everyone, welcome back to EFCTV, and I'm bringing you another transfer rumours video. So this video is going to be a bit different. I've got some transfer rumours, then I'm also going to talk about some advanced talks with certain players, and I've got a couple of players that could be leaving the club. So there's a lot to cover today, so I'll get through it as fast as I can for you. So yeah, let's get straight into it. So the first player that we're linked with is Samuel Umtiti. He has been told by Ronald Koeman to look for a new club. He isn't in his plans in the future. So when I looked, he was linked with us and West Ham. Of course, he'll be linked with more clubs now. So I've compared him to Keane. You know, Michael Keane's played a lot more games. So Keane scored more goals, got the same assist. Keane made more tackles, more clearances, less interceptions, and less average passes. But defensively, apart from the interceptions, like on tackle and clearances, Michael Keane came in better than Umtiti. Umtiti would be a good addition to the squad. He would strengthen us at the back, but at the minute, I just don't think he's very injury prone. He hasn't had much game time. I would take him for the right price, but I don't think that he's in Everton's plans at the minute. So yeah, so our next player is Emerson. I've seen quite a lot about him. He looks like a player that we really want to sign. So he scored 3 goals, got 6 assists, made 2.2 tackles, made 1.4 clearances, 0.9 interceptions, and 38.3 average passes. Everything there is better than Coleman. His tackling is a lot better. Only the interceptions is the same. He's a more passive player. He gets more assists, so from that I can already tell he likes to push up the field and whip a ball in every now and again, and he's got some goals as well. So he's not scared to have a shot himself. And he's only 21. I think he would be a really good signing for us, but only if we're not going to use John Kenny. Personally, I would like to see Kenny get a few games first before we go and get Emerson, but it's not down to me. So Emerson, he would strengthen the squad. He looks like a decent player. I would take him. So our next player is I actually can't say this name. This lad from Celtic. He had played 19 games. Got 8 goals, 2 assists. He takes 3.8 shots per game, 1.6 dribbles per game, makes a key pass every game, 19.4 average passes, and he wasn't any particular in a strong attributes section. I've compared him to Dominic Calvert-Lewin, our striker. Of course, Lewin played a lot more games, and the league difference is massive, as the league he's playing in isn't the best. He got more assists, he makes more shots per game, makes more dribbles, and has more key passes. So he looks like to be a bit more of a creative striker who maybe instead of taking the shot on goal, he'll pass it. Whereas Dominic Calvert-Lewin, anything that he likes to get in his feet, he likes to turn and have a shot. So I don't think he's needed. The only reason why I would sign him personally is if we let Moise Keane go out on loan to Juventus, but we've already said that that's not happening, so I don't see the need of having to sign this lad. So personally I wouldn't sign him, but we are linked to them. So next is updates on Decore and Romeo. Everton are still in talks with Man United over Romeo. Everton want to add strength to their goalkeeper positions and give someone get someone in who can give Pickford some competition in that position and possibly push Pickford on to being a better goalkeeper, or Romeo can just take the number 1 shirt straight away. I know that there's a lot of other clubs that want Romeo, so if I was Everton, I'd try and get that deal done as soon as possible. And Dean Henderson's just signed a new contract for United, so they'll be definitely looking to get him off the books. So he won't be too expensive because obviously they'll be saving on his wage bill, etc. But a lot of other clubs are linked to them, such as Leeds, and Leeds are spending a lot of money this transfer window. So if I was Everton, I'd try and get him as soon as possible. And for Decore, we're in advanced talks with Watford. The fee will be around 20 million. The player has already said he wants to come back into the Prem. Apparently Monaco have been in talks with signing him, but as he said he wants to come back into the Premier League, I couldn't see him going to Monaco. And what other team would you want to come to with, you know, the signings that we're going to make, possibly, well, basically playing under Carlo Ancelotti? You know, at the minute, I just think for the teams that want him, I think that's literally the clear option. We need to sign this lad. He's proven to be a good player in the Premier League, and you know he's what we need as our midfield. Our midfield isn't the best at all at the minute. It's quite weak, our midfield. So getting him in would strengthen that midfield. So I think he's a must for signings. And our next update on signings is Allen and Rodriguez. Update on Allen and Rodriguez. Everton have agreed deals for both players from Napoli and Real Madrid. Personal terms are meant to be agreed with both players. And both players are actually meant to be having medicals at Everton today. Or maybe not at Everton, they might be doing it where they are. But I know that they are meant to be having medicals today. So realistically, these genuinely could be announced as Everton players later on today. And if Everton can get these, what a statement signing it'll be to just to sign Rodriguez, just from the sheer following that he brings to any club that he's with. He'll bring a massive influence over to Everton as of fans, you know, and he's just like everyone's heard of him. James Rodriguez, it's just a fantastic player in that World Cup, even at the clubs that he's been with. Yeah, he's had injuries that have knocked him back, but you know, he's coming to Everton at the age of 29 to play games, to prove that he's still good enough. Because if he weren't bothered, he would stay at Real Madrid and collect a wage by sitting on the bench. But no, he wants to come back with Ancelotti. He wants to play games, he wants to score goals, he wants to assist, and he wants to show what he's still capable of. And with Allen, once again, he's that defensive midfielder we've been crying out for since Idrissa Gana Gueye left the club, so we can sign him. You know, if we can get these two over the line, it'll be massive for the club, massive for what we will bring to the pitch. You know, we'll be able to play more attacking because we won't have to worry about our midfield getting overrun. So yeah, that would just be unreal if we can sign these two. So I'm going to move on to outgoing transfers. I've got two that have come out more recently. The first one is Mo Besic. He was on loan to Sheffield last season. As you can see, he didn't have the best season at all. Scored 1 goal, got no assists, 0.8 average dribbles, 11.8 average passes, average interceptions 0.1, average tackles 0.9. He had a poor season. So I just think he's just a player that Everton sort of want to get off the wage book. He's had some heavy reports from the likes of clubs that are in Italy, Turkey, Spain and Germany. So he's a player that's in demand, as you can say, if he's getting links with clubs that are all in these different countries. And I think he's just an easy couple of million to get back into the club, and his wages off the books, which will benefit the club massively because then they'll save in that aspect. So yeah, I just think it's time for Mo Besic to move on. He's genuinely not going to get a look in with the new midfield that we're going to have. So yeah, all the best to the lad. So the next player is Gylfi Sigurdsson. Played 36 games, got 2 goals, 3 assists, 0.5 average dribbles, 21.1 average passes, 1.1 average interceptions, and 1.4 average tackling. He was very poor last season compared to what we have seen of him. It looked like he didn't really know what he was doing when he come on the field. And he's 30 now. We're getting better players into the squad. I just don't really see a place in the Everton squad for him at the minute. But the MLS team, DC United, have apparently begun talks with Everton over Gylfi Sigurdsson. They were looking to strengthen the squad. And with Gylfi Sigurdsson having a poor season last season and Rodriguez possibly coming into the squad, he's just genuinely not going to get a look in. And I think the MLS would be a really good league for him to play. Not because we all know he's not a player with a lot of pace. He's not the fastest, and the MLS isn't really a fast-paced league. From the games I've seen, Wayne Rooney done brilliant there. He's not that fast. Gylfi Sigurdsson, he's very technical. He's really good at passing the ball. I just think that league would genuinely suit him. So yeah, I think it's the right move if Everton can get rid of him. Once again, it'll be, they get a good few mil for him, and his wages will be off the books. And I could imagine him to be a player that earns quite a lot of money at the club. So yeah, so that's it for this video. If you've been enjoying the content that I've been uploading, please subscribe. I want to try and hit 25 subscribers before the season starts. We're not far away, but the season is coming rapidly. So yeah, so if anyone could contribute towards that, I'll be really thankful. If you've enjoyed the video, please leave a like. If I missed out on any players rumoured, comment them down below. If I've missed out on any players that could be leaving, comment down below. And if you know anything about Alan and Rodriguez that I don't, also comment down below. Thanks for watching, and I hope you have a good rest of your day.